2013 Thanksgiving Day Assembly. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Student Council President Derek Camp.
Welcome to the 2013 Thanksgiving Assembly, hosted by the WHS Student Council. This afternoon, we hope to send you off on a short vacation, feeling thankful for what you have, and we also wish to inspire you to help those who may not be as well off as you are this Thanksgiving season. Now we're going to start off with some student performances. So now please put your hands together to welcome our first performer, Cassidy Wells, who is going to sing Thank You for the Music. Who's going to sing the Thanksgiving song.
Alright, so just a little bit about the song before I start it. This song was originally written and performed by the hilarious Adam Sandler, who I am a personal fan of. I really just hope you all enjoy it and just laugh. Key of C, please, Derek. Love to eat turkey. Love to eat turkey. And dap. I eat that turkey, then I take a nap. Thanksgiving is a special night. Jimmy Walker used to say dynamite. That's right. Turkey with gravy and cranberry. Can't believe the Mets traded down strawberry. Turkey for you and turkey for me. Can't believe Tyson tried to hit me. White meat, dark meat, you just can't lose. I fell off my moped and I got a bruise. Turkey in the oven and the buns in the toaster. I'll never take down my Channing Tatum poster.
Whoa! Hey, we've talked about this.
Wait, guys, he's so yummy-licious. I don't want to take it down, guys. This isn't fair.
Listen. You need to take it down.
It would be the best for all of us.
Fine.
Okay, sorry for interrupting your songs. Carry on.
Wrap the turkey up in aluminum foil. My brother likes to cook with olive oil. Turkey and sweet potato pie. Sammy Davis Jr. only had one eye. Turkey for the girls and turkey for the boys. My favorite kind of pants are corduroys. Gobble, gobble, goo, and gobble, gobble, giggle. I wish turkey only cost a nickel. Oh, I love turkey on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Thank you, Randall, for that delicious song. Now let's give all our student performers a round of applause. I'd like to introduce you to Shane Jeffries. Shane is originally from Van Wert, Ohio, but he was raised in Paulding, and he and his wife, Mary Ann, and his son, Caden, currently reside in Defiance. Shane has a very important and heartfelt message for us today. Please welcome Mr. Shane Jeffries.
That's fine.
Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Like Derek said, my name is Shane Jeffrey, and I have quite the story to tell you. By a show of hands, how many of you have been bullied? By a show of hands, how many of you have bullied somebody else? Bullying can be verbal, physical, and there's cyberbullying, which wasn't around when I was in school, because I'm old. 60% of middle school kids will be bullied. 20% of high school kids have seriously considered suicide in the last year. These statistics are crazy. Today I'm a 36-year-old father, like Derek said, but I once was a teenager just like you guys, and part of being a teenager means being around bullies. many as half of all kids experience bullying, with 10% being bullied on a regular basis. So all of us, in some day in our lives, will have to witness bullying. Myself, when I was 16, a bully almost ended my life. I was a sophomore in high school. An individual in my class, we were kind of acquaintances. Our sophomore year, for some reason, he changed. He always liked to fight, show how tough he was, always run people on the ground. In a span of 2 months, he punched me 3 times. The first time, he sucker punched me playing basketball. The second time, he sucker punched me during study hall. The third time happened during gym class. We were playing team handball on the gym floor. I was walking down the gym floor, and he always wore a class ring. He come running up from behind me, sucker punched me in the right temple. The reason he done this is the previous day he accused me of stealing his money. But to this day, I never ever stole his money. And when he punched me, it didn't hurt. I didn't fall down. I turned around and said, "What did you hit me for?" He said, "You know why? You stole my money." I reiterated, "No, I did not." At that time, it was about 2:05. At 2:10, it was time to go in the locker room, sit down, change, go home for the day. I remember going in the locker room, sitting down and change, started getting weak and dizzy. I had been punched before. You know, I wasn't a doctor. I didn't know the ramifications, what had happened. And when I was in there getting weak and dizzy, I started vomiting. The gym teacher never saw this assault occur, so he was unaware. He come out of his office, noticed I was sick. He said, "Shane, do you ever touch the flu?" I shook my head yes, totally unaware. My dad come pick me up at school. My dad spoke to me in the car ride home, but never said I spoke a word. So the last thing I faintly remember is my father and I pulling over our driveway at home. Mom and Dad said they held me in the house, held me in the bed. Again, they thought I had the flu. They were going to let me sleep it off. Mom said she peeked in a couple times throughout the afternoon. Didn't ever notice anything. Finally, she tried to wake me about 5 o'clock, but was unable to awaken me, so she knew something was the matter. So they called the EMS, took me out to Paulding Hospital. They were unaware what had occurred, so they took basic tests. Never found anything the matter. I started having a seizure, so then they had to call the life flight helicopter, and about 9 o'clock that evening, they life flighted me to Parkview Hospital over in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and they were a bigger, better, more technologically advanced hospital. They took a CAT scan of my head and found that when the bully sucker punched me in the right temple, it fractured my skull, busted an artery, in turn caused a blood clot. I went into a coma, remained in a coma a month. When I come out of a coma, I was the equivalent of a newborn child. I was unable to walk, unable to talk, eat, control my bodily functions. I had to wear an adult diaper. Could you imagine being a teenager wearing an adult diaper? It wasn't cool, but there was nothing I could do about it. I was in the hospital for over 7 months. I had a long road to go, but I came a very long ways. I had a lot of things to overcome. I had a feeding tube in my stomach. That they fed me 3 times a day through. As I got stronger, I remember this like it was yesterday. The doctor come in and just come in and lifted up my shirt, grabbed hold of the feeding tube, and yanked it out. You would have thought that would have hurt like crazy, but it's like a Band-Aid, taking it off real fast at hurt. And I slowly ate regular food. I remember my first meal. It was Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes and gravy, a vegetable, angel fruit cake. You wouldn't think nothing of it, but my whole body was so weak. It took me nearly 2 hours to consume that meal. As I progressed, I finally went home in October '94. The incident occurred on March 17th, 1994, St. Patrick's Day. In my last rehab stay, I was in a nursing home. Could you imagine 16 years old being in a nursing home? That wasn't cool either, but there was nothing I could do about it except get better. When I got home, my kids, my high school friends, my folks, my family, they all had to accommodate to me, because one day I'm a young, vibrant teenager, the next day I'm like an old man, like you see me today. I walk with a cane due to my neurological deficit. I fall 2 to 3 times a week, and being 6'4.5", I have a long ways to fall when I do fall, but that never phases me. I get right back up. There's occasions when I'm not able to get up, and I have to call the EMTs to come and assist me out. Sorry. As far as cyberbullying, how many of you have experienced cyberbullying, whether it be on the computer, social media sites, texting? Can I see a show of hands? I don't know if any of you watch the People's Court, but Judge Milan has a very good perspective about cyberbullying as far as texting, social media sites. She says, and I quote, "Think it, forget it, or write it and regret it." I would like you guys to remember that. Hold that dear, because once you send something, you can't rewind time. It's there for the whole world to see. And the bullying, when you see bullying, be proactive, speak out, tell somebody, so that what happened to me never happens to any of you guys. Because if I would have spoke out the first or the second incident, the third time might have been prevented, and I wouldn't be in the circumstances that you see me in. And if you witness bullying, speak out, because what happened to me can happen to any of you guys. And you know, bullying is far different than when I was in school. Do any of you guys watch the TV show Glee? Chris Colfer is an actor on there. He has a great perspective on bullying. He says, people are going to hurt you. Think of them like sandpaper. Yes, they may scratch and hurt you a bit, but in the long run, you end up polished and they end up useless. But this main thing with it being Thanksgiving, you have to be thankful for what you have. What I've been through, what I went through, I am so thankful. And there's always somebody worse off than you are. So at this time of year, with the Thanksgiving, help people when you see people in trouble. When it comes year round to see somebody being bullied, speak out, tell an adult, because they might not listen. Tell somebody else until the bully is confronted, so what happened to me doesn't happen to somebody else. Again, I want to thank you guys for having me, and if you could, turn to your neighbor and give them a hug and tell them thanks. Now, didn't that feel good? Yes. And as I sit here, again, I'm 36 years old, but I can remember like yesterday being in high school, and you do things that you don't think of. That's my main deal with my presentations. I want you kids to realize that there is consequences for your actions. And before you do something you regret, think about what could be. And when you do see somebody being bullied, I want you to think about my story, because what happened to me can very easily happen to any of you guys. And I would never ever want to see anybody have to go through what I went through. And thank you again for having me, and enjoy your Thanksgiving, your Christmas.
Thank you, Shane, for a great message. I think something all of us can leave with here, and some thoughts to ponder. Please join me in one more round of applause. I would also like to thank Cassidy and Miranda for their performances today. Great job, ladies. One more round of applause for them. As we all leave here today for Thanksgiving break, I encourage each and every one of you to think about the things that you do have to be thankful for. Consider those maybe less fortunate. The fact that we are all able to assemble in a place like this today is something to be thankful for. I personally am extremely thankful to be the high school principal at Wasion, and I want to thank each and every one of you, staff and students, for a great school year till this point. As we leave here today, I want you to But I want to encourage you to have a great Thanksgiving. One thing that you're going to have to be thankful for is we're going to get out of school about 15 minutes early. But I truly encourage all of you to be safe. Please make good decisions. If any of you are interested in speaking with Shane, I believe he has some books that he might autograph if you're interested. So if you want to stick around and talk to him, please do so. But at this time, seniors, you are dismissed.